Hey guys, this is George from GenGAME.net, here to do the first ever You Know What Really Grinds My Gears gaming edition. And today, we're going to talk about the new Nintendo 3DS. So, I recently picked up a few 3DSs on release night. Had high hopes for it. You know, Nintendo worked really hard for it. Did a lot of good things, you know, no glasses for 3D, all that kind of stuff. But I must say, I am disappointed to say the least right now with what they've come out with. First off, the US release, don't have many games, worth getting, not much online play other than Street Fighter if you're into that kind of game. They released a 3D Madden game that has no multiplayer. I don't really understand how you play Madden all the time against a computer. It doesn't make any sense. Monkey Ball is kind of fun, I guess, but I mean, it's Monkey Ball. It gets kind of old. They have a really cool new racing game in it. It's similar to Mario Kart, but once again, no online. So, I mean, unless you want to play against the CPU all day, not too much fun. Steel Diver. Kind of interesting. The 3D looks really nice, but I mean, it's a short game. So is Pilot Wings. Similar, five modes. You got your starter, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and that's it. You get to do some cool stuff, but you can even shoot a plane sometimes at targets, but once again, you can't shoot other planes, so I mean, why not? Nintendo, it wasn't really that hard to do. Make an online player mode. They have a free flight mode in the game, but you're timed, so it's not really free flight. Anyways, Samurai Warriors is good, but I mean, it gets kind of repetitive, and it really shows off the fact that using both screens with a 3DS is confusing and it is hard because your eyes do have to adjust. So when you look down on the bottom screen like this, you still have to look back up and your eyes have to readjust. You're going to see doubles for about 5 seconds before anything happens. By that time, you're probably dead. I mean, Nintendogs and cats, like, really, it's just 3D dogs and cats. I mean, just get a dog or cat, you're fine. Lego is okay, but other than that, like, there's not much out right now. But that's just for the games. The actual hardware, the console itself, is really nice. I mean, it's sleek. It looks good. The 3D pictures are a novelty. They wear off, but they look good at first. But I mean, the quality is not really there. But hey, you get 3D pictures. But some problems with it. As for the actual console itself, let alone anything installed on it, is the stylus it's really annoying to get out of the back of the console. The wireless button, the wireless slider, here it is, I'll show you. You have to pull it up. You have to put a little bit of oomph into it. You got to pull it up, keep it there for about 2 seconds, and then let go. And then sometimes the wireless goes off. It takes a few times sometimes. I don't really understand. What else do we have here? I mean, screen's nice. The volume's pretty good. It's not that loud. It's pretty good. Your SD card holds about 3,000 pictures. I guess that's nice. They screwed up a few things. First, the whole online contacts and friends list is just crazy. You have to scroll left and right through a friends list. It doesn't really make much sense why they have to do that like that. You can't message anyone. You can get notifications. I don't know of what, because there's no messaging. They messed that up. They just left it out. I mean, as you guys know already, probably the console was released without a lot of features. Like, the browser doesn't exist. There's no eShop yet. There's no virtual console. Netflix won't be probably out till midsummer. You know, the earliest. I mean, there are a few nice things on it. They will wear off. With the first update of the 3DS, if you have one, they put out this this OK Go song that's in 3D. It's kind of cool. It's cool to see what the future could be. Hopefully, there's a lot of stuff like that. They're messing around with like buckets and dogs and stuff like that. They jump out at you. It's kind of cool. I mean, there are a few good games that come out. Like Face Raiders is kind of fun. It gets old. The AR cards are pretty trippy. Put one down, point the DS at it, does some crazy stuff with your table or whatever it's laying on. With the Face Raiders, you cut out pictures of your friends in 3D, spin around in a room shooting at them. It's kind of fun, but once again, it gets kind of old. The games don't have much replay value other than... I mean, the most fun I've had with the games is actually giving the 3DS to someone else and having them play the games, because it's kind of cool seeing the reactions. But other than that, I mean, there's a lot of stuff missing. I'm kind of disappointed with what Nintendo put out there. I don't really know how the people that got it right away are going to benefit from it. I don't think they will at all. In fact, it's just a $250 hole in your pocket for another 3 months, essentially, until everything really comes out. And you get to see what it's really made of. You get to see good games. I mean, nothing comes out. Nothing comes out until 3D Paper Mario, I guess. Zelda, obviously, it's a big deal. But I mean, there's not much to look forward to right now. So if you haven't bought one, you might want to hold off for a little while because you're not missing much. If you really want to see the 3D, I suggest getting it. It is cool. But if not, if you can wait, do it. It's not worth the money right now. It's really not. I can't stress that enough. I mean, it's cool. You get to have it. You get to show all your friends, oh look, I have the 3DS. You want to see a 3D picture, cool stuff like that. I mean, that's nice. Comes with a nice dock, so that's like kind of nice. But I mean, the battery life is awful. The battery life is if you're playing the game in 3D and you have the Wi-Fi turned on for whatever reason, you get about 3.5 hours battery life. That is not a lot of battery life. That's not even a car ride to a long, it's not even a long distance car ride. If you keep the wireless off, you're gonna get about 4.5 hours. And if you play a non-3D game, like if you want to play Pokemon or whatever in it, it's only 6 hours, which is half of the DSi. I mean, I can't. I don't know. I don't know how they got away with that, but they did. I mean, it's easy to charge. It only takes like an hour to fully charge, hour and a half. But I mean, you don't really want to keep looking for your charger and plugging it in just to play your game or whatever. And especially if you want to use the 3D, I mean, you're gonna have to keep charging it a lot. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Nintendo's not. I mean, Nintendo might release some, but I'm sure there are third-party batteries that will be coming out soon. Pretty easy. Open the back, pop the battery out, plug it in, put it in. That's it. Hopefully they could get something fixed. But you know what? Paying $250, you expect to have a console with general features like messaging online and a decent battery life. Just doesn't seem to have it. But yeah. So this is my little rant on the 3DS. It's the first rant on the new segment, essentially called Complaining with George, because I do a lot of complaining. But yeah, if you liked it, tune in next week. Hopefully we should have another one. And follow us at www.gengame.net on Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website. See you later, folks.